This island is the most crowded island in the world, sitting on a tiny rock in the largest lake in Africa.
Only about 0.002 square kilometers.
It is half the size of a football field, but as small as it is, over 1,000 people live on this island, stuck in tiny shacks. Space here is tighter than Tokyo, and every square meter matters. This island is causing a major territorial dispute between two African nations, Kenya and Uganda.
Despite neither Kenya nor Uganda outrightly claiming the island's ownership, Uganda has the upper hand.
As I state, Migingo is Kenya.
Now, I love this. This is basically one, if not the most populous island in the world. And I'm sure people are going to be asking why. And the main answer is one simple thing: fishing. And that's what it is. So in this particular area, there's the Nile fish, which brings in millions, and I'm talking about millions in US dollars, okay? And as you can see, this is one area that brings in some of the biggest fishes ever. And let's take a look at the map, right? So you have the world map, and it's in Africa between Uganda and Kenya. And this is the separation between Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania at the bottom. If you zoom all the way in, you're going to see this island right here, all the way. And this is the island Migingo. This is a tiny island out of all these things out here, and it's been disputed. And the reason why is because around this area, there's a lot of this fish, the Nile fish. All right. So this island is the closest to where all the fishes are. So a lot of people move there because fishermen want to live close to proximity so they can access the stuff. Now the question would be, what is it about the fish? And here it is. It's a delicacy in China. This is something big, and I'll show you exactly why. So hang on one second. Let's see. This will shock you.
This massive 50-kilogram Nile perch is a rare catch for these Ugandan fishers. But it's not the fish meat that'll make them the most money. It's this balloon-like internal organ known as a fish maw, or...
This is disgusting. But this, let me tell you something, all right? This is the money. This is making millions. Some are sold in the hundreds of dollars per pound, and some can be as big as thousands. And this is something that in China, it's very, very popular. You know, it's a delicacy, but not only a delicacy, it helps with aging and good health. It's really valuable. So let's keep going.
A swim bladder. Dried fish maws can sell for up to $800 a pound, but older maws like this one from a large slate cod croaker are valued as high as $4,000 for a single piece.
All right, so you guys heard it correctly. So one that is this big can cost as much as $4,000. That is insane. And this is to put things in perspective so you can understand now why that island is so crowded, because that's the closest island to where all the fishes are. So think about it. If you're a fisherman, you want to be close to proximity, and this is bringing in thousands. It's crazy.
Fishers sell it to Chinese markets around the world where people eat it for its health benefits and supposed anti-aging properties. But the supply chain in China is facing a big problem. Due to overfishing in Chinese waters, connoisseurs are now looking abroad to places like Uganda for fish maw. The organ is so prized that smuggling and theft are rampant in the industry.
You know, with anything that's going to be valued a lot, and that's the same thing with, rhino horns and, elephant tusks and stuff like that. Anything of value will bring poachers and smugglers and all that stuff, which is unfortunate. But because it's such a prized item, everybody wants it. And this is to help you understand exactly why, even though on the map you could clearly see that the island is in between, is on the side of Kenya, not Uganda. It's still being disputed all the time, and countries will always do that. They'll be disputing over resources because this is going to give a lot of money to whoever owns it. So there's a lot of back and forth as far as who truly owns the island. All right, so let's get back to it.
So why is fishing for more worth the risk? And why is it so expensive?
Are you selling?
I gotta take this commercial out, but nevertheless, so this is the reason why people want to live close to proximity, because it's bringing in so much money, and farmers need the money.
Po Wing Hong Food Market in New York City's Chinatown has been selling fish more ever since it first opened in 1980. Today, it specializes in rare dried seafood delicacies.
So that's really the reason why this is popular. So we're gonna go back to the whole island thing, all right? Let's take a closer look.
An island located in the largest lake in Africa.
Would you live in a place like this?
The police took us.
Pitch black.
1,000 people live on this island.
That's crazy. 1,000. Good morning, guys. Welcome to your new crib, MTV Cribs Africa Edition. Now, don't
Do
get it
you see
twisted.
this island?
Okay.
It is the cause of a major dispute between two countries, Kenya and Uganda. It may cause a war between them.
So Migingo Island belongs to Kenya. That is the reality.
Everyone is claiming this island. On the map, you can see that the border between the two countries is very close to this island, which makes both Uganda and Tanzania claim it. Britain drew the borders.
Colonials didn't know how to draw maps. The way they drew the colonial boundaries was simply straight lines.
But why does everyone want this island and not the entire lake?
Fish don't comply with international law. They don't need visas or work permits.
That was funny as hell. Fish don't comply with international laws. They don't need visa or work permit. Of course they don't. They freaking swim around your freaking imaginary lines, right? But the fish population is concentrated right around this pool, and the easiest thing to do is to stay close to them so you can make all this money. So it's crazy. And then the funny thing is, for you to actually access this place, you need to get authorization from the police and the military base. There's no actual base, but basically you get in trouble and can get arrested if you go there without the proper documentation, and you probably end up being fined. So let's see.
I had to collect an authorization letter from the local municipal, which I would show to the military officers that I have permission to visit the island.
Why do we need this paperwork?
When you go there, they will ask for the letter. Last time there are some people who came here and they traveled there. They were arrested.
Damn. All right, so if you don't want to get arrested, because you don't want to end up being called like a, what is it called? A poacher or a smuggler, because they can take you for a smuggler if you're going there without authority or proper authorization. So I think it makes sense because they don't know who's coming, right? And whenever there is a situation, there's a place, there's a location that brings in a lot of money, it's going to be controlled. So don't think that you can just barge in and just show up at the island. You will get in trouble.
They did not have a letter. They were detained there.
So if you come here and you don't get an authorization later from the local municipal, you're going to get arrested. But the island safe Migingo safe.
It is safe.
Yeah,
it is safe.
It's got to be safe. It's so tiny that it's like, if you commit a crime, where are you going to hide? And everybody knows everybody. And what are you going to steal? Like, what are you going to steal in that tiny island? There's literally nothing there or value other than the fish. And everybody is a fisherman. So, yeah, there's nothing to steal. Now, let's take a look going into the island, what that looks like. It's pitch black. It's crazy.
Okay guys, we've reached the island now. This is it. It's getting dark. So I don't know how they'll welcome us. They say there's Kenyan police here. There are more than 1,000 people living on this island. It's very small. I don't know how they live like this. You'll see lights around the island. These are traps that attract small fish. We have arrived.
Oh, we arrived.
He looks so excited. That's so funny. I don't know if I was gonna take a boat ride this late at night. You literally can't see crap. Like, how do you even know where you're going?
Come slowly.
Slowly, yeah?
And what is it with all the flies, man? You know, the length that people go through just to survive is incredible. Meanwhile, we have some people here that are just complaining that they're 9 to 5.
When we stepped onto the island, they made us turn off the cameras, took us back to the boat, and sent us to another security island next to Migingo.
Yeah, you need proper authorization.
Whose residents are Kenyans and Ugandans occupying it and controlling who enters and who leaves. We paid $250 just to enter this island. There's another island next to it, used just for security. This money is divided between the island's leaders, who are Kenyans and Ugandans.
Such a process.
Restaurant?
So it looks like basically what he was saying is, if you think about it this way, the island is a tiny piece in the middle of nowhere. So this is the island, Migingo, right? This is the island, but the island is so small, concentrated with all the fishermen and all that. So the island that they went was the one next door where they actually have the security post. So this is what he was referring to in the video.
Look, they're having a night party. They live here alone. There are 1,000 people on this island. They are Ugandans and Kenyans, all living together here.
Don't they have any laws? Not to worry, boss. Once we get your son back, I'll make sure to kill them. I'll give you my share.
Wow, survival mode activated. This is crazy. Survival mode activated. Did you guys see that battery that was charging the, was it the light bulb or the TV? No, I need to put it back. Hold on. I need to see this back. All right, oh, so that's the battery that's charging the light bulb. And they have, I'm sure they got Wi-Fi and internet and all that stuff. Do you think these guys are on like TikTok and stuff? Like, that would be crazy. Okay. So there's TV, there's everything, there's entertainment, there's drinks. I mean, they chilling.
They have a DJ.
You're the best DJ.
These are mostly fishermen. But where will we sleep tonight?
Now, this is the night version. I wanted to see another video that actually shows you the daytime. So this is him.
Okay,
Steven,
we have arrived.
Pulling up in the morning, and let's take a closer look because this is much better. But at night, you know, you could see how pitch black it is. I mean, there's no way I would live in a place like that.
There is a Kenyan police.
And you tell me, if they paid you, would you live in a place like this? Or if you could, would you visit and stay there for a night or even a weekend? Party with the locals and explore what the culture is all about?
And the Uganda police.
Right here is like a border patrol. I don't need a visa to come to the island, but we needed to come take permissions and let the border patrol and the security know that we're on here. But yo,
what's with the flies, man?
Like crazy.
That's gonna go into his mouth.
I needed to submit our authorization later and inform them of our arrival before entering the island.
And that's
this
the
is
island
to prove
next
we are
door.
not pirates.
Don't step on that rock.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. So in the map that I was showing earlier, there's an island next door, like literally very, very close. And that's where the police station is based, the security post. And that's because there's a lot of pirates and smugglers and stuff like that. So it makes sense. There's so much value in that area that it needs to be protected. And that's basically why people need to be checked and authorized before they can actually get on the island. So it makes sense. It's just due diligence, due process.
The people living here are mostly fishermen. Fish is what attracts people to live here, and is the main reason why Uganda and Kenya are fighting for this island. This is the Nile fish found in abundance here on the island.
Karibu, Migingo. Hey, I'm going to give away for the fish. If you want fish, comment. I want fish. I'll give the fish to you. Which country likes the fish?
Chinese.
Chinese buy this fish?
China country, yeah.
So how do you send it to China? By ship?
By ship, by air.
By air, you send to China?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chinese are their biggest customers. They make good money from it because the price has increased by 50% over the years.
This is the reason why a lot of people live here. Because of this fish. Wow, it's heavy.
It is worth at least $300 per kilogram abroad. It is very heavy.
300 per kilogram.
This island is tiny.
The island is very small.
Just 200 square meters.
So I'm just trying to figure out how the infrastructure works. Do they have like the sewer system? Do they even have electricity all throughout? Or like, damn, this is crazy. Now look at the layout. It's literally tiny boats all around. 1,000 people.
Migingo is often called a metal island because...
Is that, what do you call it? Solar panels? Now that's sick. I love that. Very efficient. All right, guys. So if you have prime real estate, depending on who you are, you know, you got some money, then invest in life comfort. Solar panel, I think, is worth... It's... Oh, wait, hold on one second. Is that a dish network over here? A satellite? This is crazy. And there's another one here. And then you have another one here. All right, so this... I mean, these guys are advanced, man. They have solar panels and antennas, man. This is dope.
It is made of metal hot.
They're not missing
together.
anything.
You can walk from end to end in just 2 minutes.
If you walk for another like 30 seconds, we are at the edge. If you walk for like another 5 seconds, we are at the edge.
Wow, the things people do for you for social media, man, that's insane. So he's trying to document his journey over there, but look at all the flies around his mouth. I would be scared to open my mouth and even say anything. I'll be wearing a mask like, hey, this is this is crazy, man, before he swallows one.
Another 5 seconds, you're at the edge.
For context, it is half the size of a football field, yet over 1,000 people live here.
How are you?
He's not understanding English.
How are you? How are you?
She's like, hell nah.
They have only one supermarket.
We are here to shop groceries. Here, I want to drink something. I'm very thirsty.
Oh, she's probably got a very successful business.
You have Coca-Cola?
With a monopoly operation over here. No competition.
Heineken.
Everybody's got to shop from her.
So everything somebody wants is in this shop.
No.
From drinks to everyday household items. Here, everybody comes.
Groceries and food is expensive for the residents because everything here has to be imported.
Yeah,
all
that
of the
was the
shops and
Walmart.
houses generate their power with solar. Migingo Island is powered with renewable energy.
That's neat.
That's his house.
This is my friend's house.
It's so funny how the guy can't even handle the flies around him, but the locals are like, they're not bothered. And that's just because they're used to it. So it's all about that. Oh my God, I can't even say adaptation. Whew, that was hard. I hate those tongue twisters.
2 beds.
A room like this costs $3 per month.
Just like 2 boys living here.
You're drinking beer?
No.
$3 per month. Oof. Now, if you're concerned about your rent, here's a place you can move to and be very, very comfortable. You live like a king. All right. So for all those people that are stressed about rent, you got to have an open mind. If you want to live comfortably and retire early, think about how far $3 a month is going to cost you and take you if you're able to just pay $3 for your rent. Here's a place that you can live, make millions while you're only paying $3 a month. That's crazy.
Please.
Oh, I thought it's beer.
Okay.
You like beer? But you like beer?
I don't like beer.
Ah, well, I bought beer for you.
I can just take a little, but I don't like.
Hey, she like beer. Come, let me go buy beer for you.
Now?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
I didn't think clean.
Wow, he's gonna get himself a girlfriend on this island. Might be difficult to date going back and forth with all this journey just to get on on that island is crazy.
Let's see my snooker game, how good it is.
Now the question for me is this, and this is an honest question. How in the world did they get this pool table on that island? Because all the ship, like, what am I saying, ship? All the boats that I've seen are tiny as hell. And these pool tables are heavy. Like, literally. So I'm really puzzled how they're able to bring that over there. The way people are resourceful when they need stuff is insane.
Yeah.
How is life here in Migingo? Like,
Life in Migingo?
yeah.
It depends on how you live your life.
Why did you move to Migingo?
Because I came to do business.
So it means you make a lot of money here in Migingo?
It depends.
Here, they have one of everything.
We have restaurant, bars, hotels, and mosque, and churches. This is the mosque.
Mosque?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One church, one mosque, one barber shop, one salon, one lounge, one pharmacy, one guest house, and one shared toilet.
Ooh. That last one really took me. One shared toilet for... How many people are there again? 1,000+ people are using the same bathroom. And this is, remember, this is two nations that are actually staying there predominantly. So that's going to be Uganda and Kenyans, all right? So they are disputing for the land to claim this place or whatever, but when they're on the island, there's no fighting. And this is just to show you the power of unity. It's extremely important to understand that this is 1,000 people that live together without, I mean, I wouldn't say there's no arguments or whatnot, but it's like, it's working. You know, people are not getting arrested, going to jail. People are using all the services that are available. There's one of everything, including one freaking toilet. Wow, that's crazy. If you got 5 people wanting to use the bathroom at the same time, then what do? I guess you gotta go to the river.
And here are the toilets.
Ooh, the flies.
Now for the toilets,
that's the bathroom.
Dedicated for the Kenya police only. The Muslim community who live in this island do use this one. And that one is for the Ugandan who live near there.
The hygiene here is not the best I have seen.
Wow, is that the toilet system? Yeah, because the last building is what he was showing, right? So it looks like that's the toilet system. It goes through those pipes and then goes into this tank or whatever and then drops into the water. But then on the other side of the water, they were just washing plates and stuff like that. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm confused. This logistically, how they live here is quite interesting.
Uganda, Kenya.
Kenya Muslims.
Kenyan Muslims.
Yeah, and Kenya police.
Kenya police.
Poop from the toilet goes back into the water.
Ooh.
But then I'm thinking, what happens to the fishes inside the lake? Or are they feeding off the poop?
Oh my God. So you know how you go to a restaurant and they sell you those delicacy fish meal, seafood? Oh my God. So the fish that you're eating feeds off of African poops. Like seriously, they feed them poop. And this is also in the US because I think I've seen a documentary where they were actually feeding feces to some of the fish farms or whatever, and that was disgusting. But it's like, oh my God, what are we eating?
Where's the poop going to?
Just to the water.
Into the water.
No
soak away.
There are some pipes
Ooh,
to take it down.
That's disgusting.
Starting from that point there, where there is some grass down there, and all this place are there for men to bathe.
Oh, this is where people come to shower?
For men only, men.
So hold on one second. All the poop goes into the ocean where the fishes are, and the fish probably inhale, swim around the poop, and probably eat some of it. And then for hygiene, they still shower in the same water because clearly there's no separation of the water, right? So they shower in the poop? Or I don't even know, man. This is a lot of information.
This is the men bathing place, and for the women, the other side. Yeah, now they are separated. They don't see each other naked.
There are insects everywhere. These insects are called lake flies. Although not dangerous, their bite can sting and leave your skin irritated.
That is a lot of them. Thousands. The moment you open your mouth, that's it. They're just diving in.
I don't know how they survive with this.
In his nose.
Ew. Don't do this. Mosquito. This is mosquito.
No, it is especially like.
Wow, he's having a hard time.
Especially
Now, look at all the people around him. How casual they are. They're not even bothered by all the, not mosquitoes, but all the lake flies he was just calling out. And then the guy behind him too, he's not moving. It's only the guest that's like, he can't even handle himself. This is crazy. Would you be able to walk through this town with all the flies around you like that?
Mosquito.
Yeah, no, it's not a mosquito. Just like a fly, but in form of mosquito. Yeah.
I open my drink, they get in. I try to breathe, they get in. I try to talk, they get in.
So this looks like a barber shop or a bar, but I'm gonna have to take the audio out just because for copyright reasons. But it sounds like they're just enjoying life, man. Life is dope on the island. So I think anybody can actually move there.
200k shilling.
I know. How
things are over here?
Yeah.
So if you want to dance, you pay for it.
First you pay the dancing money, and the drinks are separate.
Oh, you pay for dance and drink. Okay, we are causing traffic here.
The residents of this island are both from Uganda and Kenya.
Uganda or Tanzania or Kenya? You? Kenya? Kenya. Ah.
They're Kenyans from Rusinga Island.
From Rusinga Island?
Yeah.
How is life here in Migingo? Good life here?
Yeah,
it's good. You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
I saw everyone living together, both the Ugandans and the Kenyans.
The Ugandan.
You're Ugandan?
Yeah.
This is now the barber shop.
Salama. So how much do they barb here?
Only 100 Kenyan money.
Huh?
100 Kenyan money for shave.
Wow. $3 for rent, $1 for a barber haircut. It's certainly affordable, I'd say, right? So for all those people that are complaining, talking about, life's too expensive and everything in the US, it's not affordable anymore. Well, there you have it. There are other places you can go and move to and live for cheaper. Now the question is, would you do it? Like, how far do you want your financial freedom? Because there, you wouldn't necessarily have to work 9 to 5. I mean, you could just do Uber for 2 months in the US and then move there for a year and you'd be all right. So if you really want to retire early, this is an example of how you could do that. It's called geographical arbitrage. You leave the US and you move to somewhere that's a lot cheaper. And this place will take you far with your money.
Cutting the whole hair?
Yes.
Oh, right. So ask him, where is he from?
He's from Uganda citizen.
Uganda. Oh, okay. It's quite interesting. Like, you have people from Uganda, from Kenya, from Tanzania. You're all living and working here together.
Yeah.
This is incredible. It's an incredible story, to be honest, guys. Like, really, I saw this and I was just like, look at this. Look how open. And this is the thing I'm getting a bit confused, because it's like, it's so close to this island that I don't understand why some of them don't live on the main island where there's more space, there's just more space to run, and it's not that far away that you can't get to the fish if you needed to. Like, you can see those little boats. I don't know if this is what is this? Okay, cool. I thought it was a speedboat. But what I was just saying is, it's incredible how they're all congested into this little spot when there's all this land, this big island that's next door, and it's literally just meters away, right? So I don't understand how this little distance makes such a big difference in terms of fishing. For me, I would live in a place like this, build a nice house, and just do an extra 10-15 minute commute to be able to get to the water to go fishing. I don't get it while they're still on that tiny island, honestly.
to Uganda. This island, the Migingo, belongs to Kenya, and then this is for Tanzania, and this is for Uganda.
So I mean, having said that, I think pretty much this is a fabulous story, an incredible story of people that are able to work together, even though there's an underlining, you know, discussion as far as who owns what and who's responsible for what. They still work together to actually get to the bottom line, which is get those damn fish, sell it out, cash out, and move on with their lives. So that's incredible. It's an incredible story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna end it here. There's no need to go through all the details or whatnot. And of course, I'm gonna put a link to the description to the original video so you can get credit for the owners of the videos. Stephen Ndungu is one great documentarist when it comes to traveling around the world looking at different places, so kudos to him. And obviously the documentary on Chinese and why the fish is so valuable for them. So that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
life.